Welcome to the Just Baked channel. This is the channel where we
do things and say stuff. I'm coming back. Sorry, just trying to bring it back. Bring it on back, nigga. Come rewind.
We saw Jackson Wang in New York City, Barclays, Brooklyn.
Where was it located?
The motherfucking pit.
In the pit, nigga, down below. You seen the shot?
Like 2 days before we were going to go to the show, I looked up online and I was like, "What is this?" Floor seats available. Like I don't know how things go from being sold out to not being sold out anymore. And they weren't platinum pricing, because if you ever dealt with Ticketmaster, you know about platinum pricing. So floor seats were $175. Our normal seats were like 90 something. So I was like, "Babe, what you want?" That's what I called him. I was like, "Babe, what do you?"
I was like, "Yo, hock that, nigga."
So they're like, "All right, let's just go for it."
Yep.
So we ended up, I know in our previous we said that we were going to be up there, but we ended up on the floor for Jackson Wang, and this shit was raw shit.
Listen, Fetty falling for days. A lot of Fetty shots. Shout out to Jackson Wang with the Fetty shots, because they was dropping heavy.
Yeah.
And the streamers too.
Oh, confetti, streamers.
Come on, man. This nigga was a mummy at one point.
There was also, for real, there was also, man, once again, I don't know if it's over. I don't know if fire is still at these K-pop shows, because, like I said, the first time I saw Blackpink, there was fire. The first time I saw ATs, there was fire.
Must have been an accident. Must have been something.
Second time we saw ATs, no fire. Jackson Wang, the time that there should have been fire, there was big ass sparklers and there was fire on the screen, but there was no fire in the building.
Digital fire ain't gonna cut it.
Ooh, the Digify.
We need to feel that heat, you hear me? We gotta feel it. I wanna singe my brows, nigga.
Yeah, but either way, getting into New York was an absolute monstrosity.
Yeah.
We, for anyone that wants to stalk out there, we live in Connecticut. And it took us 3 hours to get inside the venue, which I didn't even tell you, but I looked up that we did miss one song. Because we're wondering at the end of the show, why didn't he play 100 Ways? Yeah, because he started with that and we missed it.
Bars!
Because he started with that and we missed it.
We missed the beginning of it because they're fucking.
Because he started with that and we missed it.
So we thought the elevator shot coming down. This is at the beginning? It's like, oh, we missed that.
That was the second song.
We didn't ask a neighbor. We didn't ask a neighbor.
We didn't ask a neighbor.
Nope, didn't do it.
So, unfortunately, that's what had happened. And who knows if we, man, because this is the other thing too, then parking is madness.
Yeah.
$66 for parking, no big deal. We almost had somebody back into us. We're yelling at them, almost swinging on someone. I'm keep trying to keep my girl in the car because she wants to break a window, Samoan spike somebody, and I just
off the top with it,
man. But then once we get to the Barclays, we get to the venue, we go in the front, we all get searched, we go down and you're on the floor. You got to go in the other entrance.
Out back the door you go, nigga.
Why not tell us in the first place? So we got to go to some side entrance. We go there.
Right.
We get in. It's okay. They gave us these things right here. This Jackson Wang flashlight.
I fucked up. I didn't get one because we were rushing, and I'm like, I had to take my belt off, and I'm fooling around with that shit. And we're trying to run in, and
but it says Magic Man on the side. I'll take a picture and I'll put it up there.
Yeah, that's dope. I missed my fucking Magic Man finger, like, nigga.
But then we're going down to the floor, and the floor, it was nice because almost the same thing when we were on the floor for ATs. It wasn't, you know what I mean? There was a little bit of space.
Yeah, if you're in the center of the pit, you're feeling.
You can get there if you want. Yeah.
Right. This is optional. You know what I mean? You can swim through the abyss of people if you want to, but when it's room, breathable, enough to jump, nigga, you know, little springs in the kneecaps. You know what I'm saying?
But I got some video that I'm going to put up. We didn't, because of where parking was, we didn't even try to get the good camera in there. No. So if you look on our page, I put up Blow. Because that's the only entire song that I got was Blow. And it was fiery. Once again, you'll see the sparklers, shit like that. But I will tell you, man, I remember the feeling of we saw the show happening and running down the steps to get to the bottom. That shit was flawed.
Yeah. Like, get out the way. Almost jumped on the pole to slide down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Ferris Bueller shit, nigga.
Jackson Wang is a performer at heart and a performer through and through. Pulling out the R&B tactics would bring in not one, but 2 women on stage at different parts of the show.
Yeah, the blonde didn't know as much, but she was happy. She was ecstatic.
She was
geeked.
geeked.
She was crying. I can't believe this.
You say that. No. Okay, I thought you lied. Oh, okay, fine. No, I don't want your husband and all of a sudden, like, you get me? Okay, come here. You're probably
The best day of my life.
Listen, she said on stage, "I'm so happy right now," and she was shaking, and I give her credit for it. I'm not making fun of her. She gets somebody, "I'm so happy right now."
Right.
Like she
your
was.
friends will be touching your body. Like, where did he touch you? Where?
Exactly.
And the whole exit strategy he did with him was pretty dope. You know what I mean? The insinuating something was really going on in that little elevator poof with the smoke, and it's like the one where it's like she. I think it was the second girl, the birthday girl.
Second girl, she was telling the truth. She had the best birthday ever. If her sash was,
she had a birthday sash.
If it was a truth sash,
and he was pulling her in close. Cuffed it, got in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Got in the elevator with her, had her like pretend to look like she was giving him that. I mean, that's what it looked like.
Oh, she was on the knee. Yeah,
suggested. You know what I mean? So
suggested sexual acts.
You know what I mean? It was
but
great.
she got on stage like she was meant to be on stage. Like she came alive and she knew every single lyric and she sang it at his face.
Yeah, she did. She's like, you are living in me right now, and I'm gonna show you. Your Wang is coming out my mouth. Pause. I guess that's how it goes.
Bars. Long show. He did damn near 3 hours, if not more. If not, it was 3 hours. I'm not sure. He wasn't clocking exactly, but it was not a quick show. Man. Once again, another thing I love about K-pop shows, it was just him performing.
Come in.
You don't have to sit through no
openers.
I'm going to see Baby Metal in September, and already I'm just like, oh, I wish there was a K-pop show because there's like 4 fucking acts. I don't want to see 4 fucking acts. I want to see one.
You might stumble across them.
I don't give a fuck, man.
I can't put it better, man.
Yeah, and I know what you're saying. Like there could be the diamond in the rough,
but then it might be the whole.
Yeah.
Get to the popcorn.
I'm old, man. I get to the point where I'm like, yo. That's why I love K-pop, because it's like that group performs. We get to see them. We're going to see Blackpink at we're going to see Twice at the Giant Stadium. And those are the fucking groups I want to see. You know what I mean? And they're the only ones. But I take it back to the Wang.
To the Wang. Listen, one of my favorite parts of his was when I don't know. I know you went. I don't know if you got to see it when you stepped out. I think you went to the bathroom or something.
We went to check the merch.
Yeah. But when he was on the tables, nigga, the table.
I didn't see that.
Oh my God! If you were there and you saw the dancing on the tables and the amount of guts that were in throws, like, nigga, don't fall. But the way it was so smooth, though.
Yeah.
He walked across them as they were, like, kind of placing them. He was walking as they were being placed kind of deal.
Oh, that's dope.
Man, it was fire. That was good. That was a good one. You felt it, and then he jumped off it in a smooth manner.
And Jackson Wang was respectable, too, because for the 2 women that he brought up, he made it clear he was just like... Single lady. He's like, I'm not trying to get... Yeah, I don't know if he said these words, but he's like, I'm not trying to get swung on. Right. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to mess up anybody.
With you're not going to go home and don't have a boyfriend anymore because he's feeling some kind of way.
Exactly.
But cut it out, people. All right? These are superstars. It's a once in a lifetime. It's, you know what I mean? It's... Cut it out. Let them have that moment, nigga.
You know? The crowd was into it the whole time. It was also interesting to see Jackson Wang cursing too. Like he was just like, New York fucking City, which you're like, it peppered in, it adds to it. You know? I liked it.
It's like, ooh, edgy. R&B. He's got a total package, man. He went smooth. He went raw. He went, you know what I'm saying?
He had a live band.
Yeah, he had a live band. They were getting fucking busy too. Man.
Oh yeah!
Shout out to those guys in that band. I don't know if it's his regular band he tours with. I would assume so, but whew,
They were on point.
Yeah, that one girl too that's in a lot of his videos with the pigtails, one of his dancers, like maybe one of his main dancers, but she's fired up.
Yeah.
She had the pigtails, and yeah, she was getting busy.
The only little negative I could put on it, and it might have been different because I know nowadays, like, we're going to see Mamamoo tonight as we film this. We're going to see Mamamoo tonight.
Mamamoo.
And they said merch will be sold inside the building, but also merch will be sold outside of the building from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. I say that to say, when we went to Jackson Wang, at one point in the show, they did a little, he took a break and they did the video package, right? So during that, we're like, should we go? Okay, boom. We finally ended up going. The T-shirt thing was the most messed up part because it was a one-size T-shirt. And I don't say that because I'm big into what I'm saying is, so I walk up and I was like, all right, well, the tour T-shirt is $50. We're like, all right, yeah, let me go. Do you have a 2X? And she's like, it's only one size. And I was like, well, what's the size? And she's like, it's only one size. I was like, okay, now inside of the T-shirt, does it say a size? And she's like, no, it's just one size.
That's
and I'm
one
like,
size fits some.
yeah. And I was like, I've never even heard of that, to where like there isn't a size to the T-shirt.
Right.
And it wasn't a tiny T-shirt, but I was like, I'm not going to buy that to find out it's maybe it was just a weird, like, there wasn't.
You gotta like say it again. Like, does she think I'm asking for a beanie? No, not a beanie.
Yeah.
A T-shirt. Oh, what? Wait, one size?
Yeah.
No, not a beanie. Oh, T-shirt.
So maybe if we got there before and saw the merchandise outside, maybe that was more of a pick and choose type thing.
Yeah,
but
size scale.
The inside was a one size fits all T-shirt, but there was no size to it.
One size
so,
fits
but
all.
then it was like everything was pretty, high price. Like I think the hats were $40. Everything was pretty high price. So I didn't go home with nothing because there wasn't anything I really, really wanted. Besides, if they had a T-shirt in sizes, I would have gotten it. But
I think they had hoodies too, right?
they didn't inside. I think because she said they were sold out.
Yep.
But we got to meet Mary Ellen Huss out there.
It's a Huss. It's
And
a Huss
her
that we
family.
Huss. Mary Ellen and her beautiful family. Yeah, man, they were out there, showed respect, showed love, man.
Hell yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah,
Definitely, it was nice meeting you. Hopefully you had a good time that next day. I know you were staying over, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. They got a telly out there. Took the long ride.
Yeah.
We're not going to give you a location. Don't you worry about it. But you from round the way.
Yeah. No, it was nice. And then I know another person commented and said they wish they ran into us. But yeah, we try to put out, where we're going to be. Yeah. So we out there.
Yeah, listen, you'll see recognizable. You see these two mugs. The glasses is coming. The sheath is coming. We out here in these streets, man. Just baking it here.
Jackson Wang also showed super love to his crew. He took the camera and had his cameraman dancing for the end part.
Yeah,
they did almost like a what kind of mix would you call it at the end? It's like a trance mix, like a.
It was like a fucking party, man.
Party mix.
Yeah,
we'll say that of a bunch of his songs.
Yeah, it was a good party mix. It was all remixed, and it was just like them up there having a good time. Started whipping shirts off to get the ladies going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the thing. Yeah, Jackson Wang too. He was just like, take off all your shirts. We're throwing them in the crowd. Hennessy? We forgot about the Hennessy.
There was a moment.
There was a bottle of Hennessy.
I mean, the brown lady was out, man, and everybody was.
His dancer brought out, and they was taking it to the head.
I mean, all that sweating you're doing, you might want to get a little more loose. You know what I mean? It's probably not that bad. Just don't get too fucked up. Yeah. But they're professionals.
And it was their final night in North America. So.
Oh, it was the final. Oh,
in North America, yeah. Like he went to Brazil a couple days after. I saw him on there.
Last time in the States. Okay.
Yeah, last show in the States.
That was good to see that one. That was a good being a part of that, you know.
So I think they got a little bit loose, took it to the head.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, he was funny, man. He had the charisma, he had the spunk. He had the in touch with his fans, man, and you could see the kind of appreciation he really had.
Yeah.
For everybody out there, man. And solid, humble dude, man, with greatness. You know what I mean?
For real.
Can't really ask for that anywhere else, man.
Yep.
It's a memorable one for me, man. I'm a Wang fan, so
For real.
fuck with you, Team Wang. Nigga.
Team Wang.
Wang
Yeah,
gang.
we saw some people with those shirts in there. We was jealous, wondering where they got them.
I know. I was gonna get one printed up, but it's okay. Wang Gang is our shit, so we're just gonna run with the Wang Gang. And if y'all want to join the Wang Gang,
Wang Gang is our shit for his shit,
you know what I
boss.
mean? Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Hashtag Wang Gang. Spread it. Then hashtag Just Bake right after it. Put it together. Give us credit.
Just Wang.
Just Wang. Just Wang. You know about it? So, hashtag Just Wang. That's it. We're going to change our intro. This is Just Wang.
Just Wang.
Just Wang. So we're going Just Wang now.
But man, his pageantry too, to where how we said before, man, I hope he doesn't get up there and just, have a microphone and grab his nuts.
Yeah.
He didn't. There was...
Grabbed his nuts, but it wasn't just only.
That was for the ladies. That was for the ladies.
Had it going. He had one serenading him. Gave a little strip show for one. Had her in the chair. Did the moves. Like, you know what I mean? He knew how to get it going. He knew.
But yeah, he probably had like 6 to 8 dancers out there at all times, like recreating a lot of the choreographies from the music video. Cheetah.
Yeah.
They would.
Cheetah's
What?
I like
What?
Come on.
They was out there.
And it's like you knew that song was about to happen when they all got on fours and just started crouching and crawling.
Getting animalistic.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I see where we're going here.
Uh-huh.
I see felines, nigga. I see it now.
Yeah. I know, like I said, I know the North American tour is over, but when he comes back, wherever he may be, if you have the chance to see Jackson Wang, that man is a performer.
Yes.
Go and see
You
it.
will not be disappointed, because I know I wasn't.
Exactly. Like, it was one of those things, man. When we were on the end of the ride to get into New York, I was just like, yo, I'm never coming to New York again. Because it was supposed to be an hour and 20-minute ride that turned into 3 hours. And we didn't stop anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Besides on the fucking highway because traffic wasn't moving. But...
yeah, that was... it was a shindig.
But as soon as we got in there, it was just like... release. Everything was lifted on some just like, oh, man, we're here now. This is a good time. We got room to move. This is nice,
Nice. So damn it, he did 100 ways before we got there.
He set it off with it.
That's because we got there and was like, nah, I think he just started. He just get here into the time. He would have missed nothing, but it was a good 20, 30 minutes past the showtime start. It's like, nah, that nigga did something
Because
else.
that was the thing, is like the show was supposed to start at 8, and we like passed the venue to find parking at like 7:59, and everyone was still outside. So we're like, all right, it's not starting out, but by the time we got, man,
they all had problems in traffic too. I'm sure.
It was nice too because it was like it was my lady's first, and I don't know if Jackson Wang is considered K-pop or because I know he's from China too, but it was her first like K-pop ish concert because Jackson Wang, he's in a K-pop group and but
he's gonna be putting that genre.
It was her first concert of that thing. It was our like 4th or 5th, so but man, it was a dope spot.
It's a good one for her first.
You always feel safe at those shows. Like you never feel like nothing's about to pop off. It's always more of a community vibe, and people are there to have a good time. The audience is down to participate in the audience participation parts. You know what I mean? Like I got a nice 360 view of the whole, just like. Yes, I know you've been waiting for.
Lights everywhere, man.
A lot of whoa.
He's got really good crowd control. You know what I mean?
For real. And the lights were a great fucking idea because, the cell phones are something, but the cell phones aren't like lighters were. Yeah. And this is a closer to those type of joints. Kind of bright, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is nice.
In there. Now you can get your phone out at the same time of recording without having to worry about losing good footy. Exactly. Now you got the lights going in the fingers while the phone is up. Like this. Leave the phone stable, light moves.
Light
phone
it up.
Stable, light moves. See that? Double up.
And it looked really good with the uniform,
Yeah, what is it? Aesthetically pleasing.
Very much so.
Nah, Wang, man. I definitely see him again. If you haven't seen him, make it on your list.
Magic Man.
Yeah, real deep parts of his interludes and shit kind of, let you into his world, his life.
Yeah,
and
his background.
You know what I mean? Everything, his struggles.
The struggle.
But shit, he's
and good positive message.
Yeah, all positive, man. I mean, it's like the humbleness of like, you know, I'm gonna make you guys proud. I want to get there. Like, nigga, you're here. But that's just pushing to get to another level always. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what keeps somebody on that status keep pushing and driving. Because if he just throws it up like, I made it, you're not gonna get the same material probably. You know, you're gonna get some half-hearted shit. Yep. Where hunger's gone. You know how it is. I mean, Jay-Z does it just to do it now. He don't need to, but it's you know, but you see his heart's not into it. He's just flexing and say, I can still do this. But I don't love it the same. A little too cool. Yeah, I don't love it the same. You know, it's just a different vibe. Man.
Jackson Wang had said during the concert, do you mind if we just not give a fuck a little bit? And I was like, that's
fuck. I think his body came with a fuck.
And yeah, man, that's what they did. They let it all hang out. It was nice.
Yeah, Wang's out.
Nobody was, you know, halfway dancing. They were hitting their moves. It was crisp. Yeah. And you could tell it was a nice celebration. You could tell that those people enjoyed what they were doing together as a group. You know,
I say one of my only gripes was just for when you're paying good money to be in that pit, you better move around, nigga. Yeah. But I understand. Everybody takes in concerts differently. We had this conversation before of how people absorb that kind of what they're seeing, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody's like, I'm in the moment, living, I'm jumping. I'm a part of this shit right now. Some people enjoy it differently, you know, but I just always go like, the pit should be jumping. Open up this pit. You know what I mean? Like, you pay good money to be down here. You're closer than those people up there. Let them know you are happy to be here. Yeah. You know, that's my only kind of thing, but I got to always go into like, everybody's not like you. They're pastry.
Some people sit and stare.
So, right. And it's like it's not like they're not having a good time. It's just how they're absorbing it. The excitement is internalized.
Ooh, then they internalized excitement.
You know, then they get to the car and it's like, what did I just witness?
Yeah, they might geek further watching their footage back. Right. Where like I was in the moment, man, I don't be jumping. And I was jumping. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially during blow.
Had a little sore knee at the end of the day. I mean, the next day it was like, yeah, I was jumping.
Oh man, sore knee, sore throat, pause the next day, man.
Yeah, I definitely was getting that. Like, were you out last night? A little bit. Wang! A lot of screaming, a lot of hooting, man.
For real. Know?
That was super enjoyable, man. Had to be there.
Maybe 30 minutes later in the club, right here. I love you, New York!
If you can go see Jackson Wang, go see Jackson Wang. Man, like I said, over this summer, we're going to see Mamamoo. Literally, in 45 minutes, we're going to drive to go see Mamamoo. We're going to see Twice. Listen, we're going to see Blackpink.
I brought my good boxes to throw at Hwasa. You think she'll catch him? No, probably not. Okay, all right.
And we know G-Idol has tickets that are going on sale soon. They're playing the theater at Madison Square Garden. If we can see G-Idol, we're trying to see G-Idol too.
Or just Idol.
Or just Idol. Whoever we can see. Whoever shows up.
So when you read the reports of Hwasa gets a pair of boxers thrown at her on stage that says, "Marry me, Hwasa." This guy.
It was him.
Marry me. She's like, I don't know. Never been proposed that way. Who does that? Who launches? You'll bring the potato gun.
Let us know if you've seen Jackson Wang on this tour. If by chance you were there, holla front. Man,
what was your best experience? Let us know. Yeah. What was your favorite part of the show?
Song.
Yeah, favorite song.
Like I said, for me, Blow went nuts.
Blow was the one.
Blow went nuts.
Yeah. I was, like I said, being upset 100 ways. Like, man, that ain't the original version. Like, goon, now figuring out. You weren't there for the original version.
Yeah, like, damn it. That was New York City's fault.
Yeah, we blame NY. Apple got rotten to the core.
Hell yeah. Let us know how you felt, man. If you were out there, holla front. Let us know. Leave a comment. We out. I love. Just right.